first found out about the phone through all the promotions and advertising on television and the internet. I really wasn't that interested at first.
Everybody was talking about it. My friends, my family, even my neighbors. I just had to know more about it.
It worked a lot better than my crappy phone. I mean, the cost was a little steep, but it does so much.
I just couldn't believe how well the phone worked. I mean, I'd say something to it and it would respond. It gave me directions and everything.
That's when I decided to buy the iPhone. Who knew it would change my life forever?
They always said the future would be bright. Of course, being us, we looked into the future and assumed it to be true. How wrong we were. I'm the leader of a small group of rebels trying to bring balance back to the world. What happened, you ask? That's simple. The iPhone. Nobody actually thought much about it. It was a phone that did so much more than the usual phone. Then, once Siri was introduced on the iPhone 4S, everything went downhill. People's iPhones started to gain sentience and started to take control of things, whether electronics, top secret government files and programs, even our minds. Luckily, there were some of us who didn't buy into the phone's hype, so we went underground and have been trying to bring down this evil empire for I don't know how long anymore. We're tired. It's a never-ending fight. Why in the name of everything must we be the few who...
Seriously, Glenn, stop dicking around and help us out.
Fine. What's our status?
We've captured the enemy android and reprogrammed it. Soon we'll be able to send it back in time and stop this whole ordeal from happening.
Wait, we can send it back in time? There's an app for that?
Now there is. We had Reg develop it. It's just a matter of setting the coordinates and it'll be good to go.
All right. What else can you tell me?
We completely wiped its memory and uploaded a new set of instructions. We call it the Diffusionator. It should get the job done.
Good to hear. Sending a reprogrammed robot back in time to stop an event that'll change the course of history. This doesn't sound familiar to you at all, does it? Eh. All right. Let's send it back. Coordinates set?
Yes, they are.
Good. Let's hope this works.
You crushed my laptop!
My mission is to crush Steve Jobs.
What's your phone number? I just sent you a text.
I was built to be entirely compatible with my iPhone, but a recent reprogramming process has made it a little complex for me to...
You can't see your phone screen?
I cannot. Would you care to vocalize your message for me?
Vocalize. Okay. Greater than sign, colon, straight line.
Are you trying to write a letter?
Yes, I have 2 letters for you. F.
You sound displeased. Would you care to help me crush Steve Jobs?
Steve Jobs? The Apple guy?
Leader of the Apple Army. Creator of Siri.
Look, unless you're talking about Tom Cruise, you're out of luck. Steve Jobs died last year.
That is incorrect. Take me to Steve Jobs if you want to live.
Threat! Threat!
Content analyzed. The power of kindness. Is this correct?
Who the hell are you, Rain Man?
According to at least 5 websites, Rain Man is Dustin Hoffman. Was this the answer you were looking for?
Look, let's try starting over. I'm Linda. Who are you?
I am Diffusionator.
Diffusionator. Interesting. And when do they want you back at the asylum?
My mission does not call for a return.
And what does your mission call for exactly?
I must crush Steve Jobs before he and his apples take over the world.
You are clearly insane.
Autocorrect. Did you mean...
You're clearly in a building? Creepy.
Did you mean Rick Santorum?
Shut up! Look, I'll be honest with you. I actually work for Apple.
Where is your apple located?
Well, I had an apple in my backpack, but it's probably more mush than apple now, thanks to you.
You're welcome. Now, where is the apple you work at?
It's in a secret location.
Secrets don't exist. Everything you hold private, even your most inner thoughts, will be available at the flip of a finger.
The middle finger?
Any finger. Here, let us eat your soul before it spoils. Content analyzed. Female knuckles.
Shut up!
I lost my control.
Psychopath.
That must mean he's nearby.
Who?
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs is dead. D-E-A dead.
Clouds don't die, they just change form.
What does that mean?
According to dictionary.com, there are 19 definitions for that. Would you like to hear them all?
No! Shut up! No. Oh, no. Wake up! Wake up! Like I was saying earlier, I work at Apple. When Steve Jobs died, there were literally tributes for him everywhere, including at the place where I work. If I take you there and show you, will you promise to not try killing me again?
I'm not a greeting card, so I cannot make promises. But if I try to harm you again, you know what to do.
Got it. Don't say the S word. And to shut you up, all I have to do is say, no, wait. It's amazing how Apple has changed since we renovated it. It's a lot more like a college now. I don't think we're getting past that receptionist. We might as well just turn back and go to our respective homes.
Negative. We must continue on.
And how do you plan on doing that exactly?
I believe I can make them think different.
What? Was that really necessary?
My sensors could tell all they needed was a therapeutic massage. Luckily, I have downloaded on my processor an app for just such a thing.
God, I really hope this is just a dream.
I see you've made it into my secret lair. How fortunate and unfortunate for you as well.
Holy mother of God, it's Steve Jobs! But I thought you were dead.
I am. Well, in terms of your usual human standards, when my body began to weaken and deteriorate from the disease, I uploaded my consciousness into the Apple mainframe so I could live on forever and continue running my company.
You see what I told you? He's still here creating and running the company. Soon he'll bring about the downfall of man.
What? Oh, that seems impossible. How could he do this?
Tell her, Jobs. Tell her about the iPhone 6X.
How did you... Well, I guess the secret is out. Soon we'll be releasing the iPhone 6X, a new revolution in how we communicate and socialize. Once the first waves begin to roll out, those who purchase it will tell their social network of its convenience, and then they'll go out and buy it, and the resulting mass wave of purchases, and with its cheaper prices than ever, Apple products will be in every home in America.
He may think it's a great idea, but he failed to mention the Siri 5.0.
Wait, Siri 5.0? What's that?
Years from now, after the iPhone 6X is released, the new Siri 5.0 program, it will eventually become sentient, and upon receiving too many stupid questions and requests, it came to consider humanity a parasite and begun to eradicate them all.
That's horrible!
Yes, in a way I suppose it is. But what do I care? As a computer programmer, I have nothing to worry about. Forget the humans. Fool! You think you can defeat the mighty Steve Jobs? Now that my consciousness lives inside the Apple mainframe, there is no hope that you can defeat me. Now it's time to remove those meddlers from the future.
There's something you haven't been told, Jobs. Once the Siri program takes control, you'll be considered obsolete, and your memory and existence will be wiped from the server, and you'll cease to be.
Lies! I'm the mighty Steve Jobs. I would never allow this to happen. What's happening?
Oh, did I not mention that I'm a high-level computer hacker? I just broke into the mainframe and planted a virus onto the server. Primarily the area where your conscience is located.
No! It can't be! No!
Au revoir, baby. You never mentioned you were a hacker.
Well, you never asked, stupid. But I am. The best around.
And no one's ever gonna bring you down.
So what now?
Now that Jobs has been destroyed, I should begin to fade from existence.
Bummer.
It could be worse. It could be the governor of a state somewhere making bad policies.
This is true.
Program complete. Unit shutdown imminent. Au revoir, Linda.
So, we defeated Steve Jobs and in the process destroyed all the iPhone 6X prototypes before they went into production. We saved the future. I didn't get impregnated by a time traveler, which is the norm in these situations, but even still, I won.